Biafra did not need UK visa. What we need is totally freedom. Simon Ekpa tell Governor Mbah. Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to Balabas Gist. If today is the first time you are coming across this wonderful channel, you are highly welcome. And also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also follow our page. Share our videos so that more people go get the ogbonge news wey we dey bring for here back to back as e dey happen. No be small thing o. They say kasala don burst and they say water don pass garri. No be small thing dey happen right now. This one na woto wata. Hey, the PM wey be Simon Ekpa, Biafra government in exile don come outside now come talk say make una take this governor wey be governor of Enugu state, Mbah, say this one we no need British, we no need the UK, we no need them for our territory. Say they come to spy us because for over 50 years they no care about Biafra because of the massacre wey they do to our people. Say we no go fit forgive them, and as e don be, make tell them say make they carry their bag comot for Biafra land. No be small thing o. I'm going to play you this video, but I want you to watch this video from beginning to end. No skip am, just lis ten very well wetin talk from beginning to end. Make you hear everything. He talk so many things. So he say im mission na to make sure say Nigeria present anything concerning Nigeria no dey for southeast anymore and no dey for any Biafra territory. Say na gradually dey start. Okay, ma go play the video, may you watch, and before we come back and continue.
Our target is to shut down Nigeria government activities in Biafra land, and it is going to start from Secretariat. Every secretariat must be shut down. I want you to cut this particular video, share it to anybody in Biafra land that is serving Nigeria government and working in Secretariat. If you go there, don't blame anybody. Let your family, don't blame anybody. Because when Biafra Liberation Army comes there, we are going to engage Nigeria forces. And if you fall a victim, don't blame anyone. Because we have tried as much as possible to protect any civilian in Biafra territory. And we'll continue to do that. That is what we call the rule of engagement. Our arms and weapons can never be used against civilians. And if you listen to this, Biafra Republic government in exile is in charge. If you think that you are going to use, you are going to allow the governors to use you, and the governors will not be in the secretariat, and they are going to use bus to carry you and convey you there, then your family should go and prepare for the burial. Because it is not going to be our bullet that will touch you, but it's going to be the bullet of the Nigeria government and the terrorist army that will going to touch you. Our bullet will not touch you. But let me tell you, the delegitimization of this terrorist government in our land is real. We are not going to look back. Biafra are making history. We are everywhere. The awareness of our plight in Nigeria state is global. In the 1948, Malam Abubakar Tafawa Balewa said, since 1914, British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country. But the Nigeria people themselves are historically different in their background, in their religious belief and customs. And the Nigeria people do not show themselves any sign of willingness to unite. That is why some of these people that will come on social media and be telling you about how Igbo people are smart. Simon Ekpa is controlling Igbo people, how smart they are. Yet, they don't allow those people that they call smart to even try to be president for one day. Their smartness is not when it comes to presidency. Their smartness is not when it comes to chief of army staff. Their smartness is not when it comes to the director of EFCC. No, their smartness is only in business. Their smartness is not in the government. That is exactly what the criminals in Nigeria are trying to let you believe. When they see Simon Ekpa making this broadcast, they say, oh, how can he be controlling a very sensible, very brilliant, very smart people, very, very intelligent people? And the intelligent people are not intelligent enough to be the president of the country. They are only intelligent when it comes to Biafra. When you say, Biafra is coming, they say, how can intelligent people want Biafra? Intelligent people don't need Biafra. Yet, their intelligence is only when it comes to castigating them and castigating what they believe in. Biafra has come to stay. Our embassy administrative office in the United States has been officially launched yesterday, and the government is official. Our engagement all over the world will be speaking for itself. I want everyone, every Biafra personnel, the Biafra Liberation Army, the Biafra resistance fighters, to take note that from tomorrow, you don't give the security agents in Biafra land any breathing space. There will be no breathing space. Kubaha igwe, kubaha igwe, bomba to bomba. Na akono ha igwe. They are going to run away at the end of the day. You can't come to our terrain and defeat us. It is impossible. You can't defeat us in our own terrain. It means that we are foolish. You can't defeat us. You cannot defeat us. And the more you linger this thing, the governors of the Southeast, the more dangerous we become. The more you are bringing military and the fighter jet to bomb Biafra Liberation Army, the more dangerous we become. And the more danger you are, you know what to do. All we're asking for is opportunity for referendum. We don't want to be part of Nigeria again. You can't force us with guns and barrels of gun to continue to stay one Nigeria. And at the same time, you kill the people who rises up to speak up. So the more you are trying to patch this thing, the more dangerous we become. I am telling you the fact. Some of you have never heard me sound the way I'm sounding today. More of this way is coming. The more you delay us, the more dangerous we become. And the more vulnerable you are. Biafra liberation is being fought holistically. From all angles. From diplomatic angle, to democratic angle, to armed struggle. The armed struggle is going on. And of course, it is the principles of self-defense. Nigeria unity is only a British intention. Only British intention. For you. It is not for your own good. And this particular testimony came from the first Prime Minister of the so-called fraud Nigeria. All these things they know, yet they continue to force us with the barrels of gun to continue to stay one Nigeria. If you are in Biafra land from tomorrow, know that you must go and study this particular calendar that we have released for the next 3 weeks. The Monday sit at home is normal. The curfew follows. And like I said, the order to the Biafra Liberation Army from tonight is engage any Nigeria security agent with gun in Biafra land. Anyone with gun in Biafra land, engage them. Don't give them breathing space to kill anybody anymore. We will continue to demand the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And those who want to go and try to engage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. The only engagement you can do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to release him. I am entitled to him because it was my support that made him to do what he was doing, and you kidnap him. I can't leave him alone and leave him to languish in your dungeon. No. You will pay price For that particular crime you have committed, international crime you have committed, and the prime you are paying it today. Billions of dollars that you are losing today is the part of the crime, the price you pay for the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I remember in 2021, I started telling Biafrans that our aim and objective is to make sure that the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is very expensive. Okay? And again, to make the cost of keeping him more expensive than the cost of releasing him. And you can tell me today, look at my face and look at my eyes and tell me, is that not happening? Is the cost of keeping him there not more than the cost of releasing him? You have lost over $20 billion for the last 2 years. Your official statement as at a few months ago was $13 billion. Now you have lost over $20 billion. Last time during the 2 weeks sit at home, the oil companies shut down the operation. We are telling Mbah in Enugu, we don't need British embassy in Enugu. We don't need British visa collection center. It is not our problem. We don't need it. You want to bring them there to spy us. We are not hiding everything. Everything we are doing is on social media. We are not hiding anything. Okay? And Mbah, you better ask them to leave. Biafra did not welcome them. Otherwise, you know how it normally happens. We will give you assignment that you can never finish. I want you to cut this particular video and give it to Peter Mbah for him allowing these British evil people to come to our land and open a visa application center. For over 60 years, they were not there. We have been traveling to Lagos, traveling to Abuja, paying money to make them give us visa to travel to their country. We benefit nothing from them. They take our oil, take our natural resources. There is nothing to pay us in return. Nothing. But you know, some of the countries they have nothing to benefit from, they give them visa free to the entry to those countries. But the country that you are using their resources to empower your economy, there is nothing in return. You make them go through hell before they can get 6 months visa. We don't need it. Our people, and let me tell Biafrans, those of you that will be going to the so-called visa collection center to go and patronize them. Biafra people say I should tell you that you don't try it. Allow them to stay in Enugu. After 3 months and they don't see anybody, they're going to close up. Pack their bag and leave our land. You see, the sin and atrocities of the British over Biafra people can never be forgiven. I don't know which heart are we going to use to forgive them. We can't I don't think with that, which heart. I pray and I wish that God can give us that kind of heart. But I don't see it coming. Those people have done evil on this planet. It is not only us. We are not only the victim of Britain. I am telling you, there are many countries that are suffering today as a result of British involvement in their economy, in their policies. It is not only us, but it's like our own is worse, because there is no country in the world that benefit that they are giving, that benefit the way they benefit from Biafra and Nigeria. Yet they don't value them. They don't value them. I want to thank you all for listening to this particular short segment of this broadcast today. It was very imperative that I came to clarify the issue of Monday sit at home. We have not cancelled it. And the curfew is from Tuesday, not from Monday. Of course, Monday is normal sit at home. The curfew starts from Tuesday. And after that, there is no... I want Biafrans to make sure they check the secretariat that will be open. Any secretariat that open on Tuesday, please make sure we have the information. We want from A to Z, from Imo State down to Ebonyi, any secretariat that open from Tuesday, please let us know. So we'll go and give them gospel. May God bless you all for listening to this particular program. Stay strong anywhere you are. The Biafra people, whenever you see Biafra Liberation Army, don't run. They are not looking for you. You are a civilian and a Biafran. Their job is to protect you. And of course, I have to commend Biafra people for doing that. I have seen many videos where the Biafra Liberation Armies are walking and going their way, and Biafra people are boldly, coming across them and passing by them, and also, interacting with them. That is the way it should be. The only people you should be afraid of is anybody wearing Nigeria security agent uniform, from police, DSS, to army, to air force, to custom. These are the people, when you see them, you run for your life, because any chances they have, they're going to kill you and label you Biafra Liberation Army or IPOB. They have been doing it in the past. So if you see Biafra Liberation Army or Biafra Resistance Fighters, they're going to be shouting Biafra Resistance Fighters. There is nothing to use to identify them at this point, but they have a logo, which I'm going to make public very soon. When you see them, don't panic. They are not after you. They are after those who carry guns. The Nigerian government has equipped to kill them and kill us. So these are the people they are looking for. They are not looking for you. May God bless all of you.
Welcome back, my people. As I've watched that video, I hear everything will be PM will be Simon Ekpa talk for this particular video. No be smart, as you don't hear him now, so we take hear him. You don't say you talk so many things for this video. I want me leave your own opinion for comment section. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you think. Are you giving Simon Ekpa your full support? If you like what they do, may you write support for comment section. If you get any agreement where you make concerning what you talk, may you still let us know. May we know. I beg no hate speech, and drop your comment respectfully. As we do for this channel, we know that busy anybody, but more talk as will be, and so it be. So those of you who no say what Simon Ekpa they do, say you like her, may you write support. Those of you who get your agreement, just drop them. More will know what be your agreement. Okay, thank you so much. I will see you for the next update.